You were in charge of the training and or assessment the accused had to undergo. Is that correct?
I was in charge of the assessment, my lady.
And the assessment would also include the completion of the unit standard questionnaire.
Correct, my lady.
When the accused arrived at your place, did you establish if he had a competency before?
I definitely did, my lady.
What did he say?
He produced his competency cards and license cards that were state issued as proof thereof.
Was there any discussion about the accused's interest in firearms?
There were many, my lady.
What did he indicate?
He had a great love and enthusiasm for them, my lady.
Now, you have available the questionnaires that the accused filled in.
I do.
Now, in the document that you have in front of you, the first page is copies of the accused's ID and his competency certificates that he was able to point out to you.
That's correct, my lady.
If you turn the page, it's paginated in the top right-hand corner as number 3. That is, what is that?
These are our certificates that we issue on completion of a unit standard, my lady.
So the accused completed the unit standard and you issued the certificate?
He completed, but I never issued the certificates.
Why did you not issue a certificate?
We normally do the whole matter. We complete the whole matter at the end, and the matter was never completed.
Good. Paginated page 4, the next page. It's marked Annexure C. What is that?
It's another certificate for another unit standard, my lady.
And that deals with knowledge of the Firearms Control Act.
That's correct, my lady.
A document with the heading Pre-Assessment Meeting. Do you have that?
I do.
What is that?
This is just a document that Oscar acknowledges that I'm having the conversations that I've had with him, and I've explained to him what the requirements for his further applications would be.
Now, one can see handwriting, the name Oscar Pistorius. Whose handwriting is that, as far as you're concerned?
Oscar's, my lady.
The signature in the middle of the page on the left-hand side?
Oscar's, my lady.
And just right of that?
It's mine, my lady.
And just above that, I have agreed to be assessed by, and then there's S. Rens. Whose handwriting is that?
That's mine, my lady.
Then at the bottom of that page, there's an ID number, a date, signature, and a name. Who filled that in?
Oscar did, my lady. I believe that's his.
Will you just turn the page then to paginated page 6? It has the heading Formative Examination, Open Book Exam. Handle and use of self-loading rifle and carbine. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lady.
Now, the handwriting on this page, whose handwriting is that?
It's Oscar's, I believe, my lady.
Were you present when he completed this?
I was on the premises, my lady.
Who was in charge of this?
I oversaw it, and either of our instructors would have been physically doing the test.
Were you there when let us just deal with question number 2. Just read question number 2.
You are at home alone in an isolated area, far from police or security services.
Okay.
You happen to look out of your window and you see 2 strange men jumping over your wall and make their way towards your house. You do not know these men, I beg your pardon, and you are not expecting any form of visitor because it is very late at night. Have they committed an offence that justifies the use of lethal force against them?
And the accused answered?
No, my lady.
Then let's deal with the following question, question number 3.
The men come to your house and proceed to break off the burglar bars of one of your windows and enter your house through the window. They go to your lounge and they start to remove your extremely expensive hi-fi. Can you discharge a firearm at them at this point?
And he answered?
No, my lady.
Then let's deal with question 4.
When the burglars who are stealing your hi-fi become aware of your presence, They turn and they order you to go away or they will kill you. You are behind a security gate, 10 meters away. Can you discharge a firearm at them because you fear for your life?
And the accused answered?
No, my lady.
We'll just turn the page, please. Paginated page number 7 in the right-hand corner. Let's deal with question number 5.
There is no security gate between you and the burglars, and they turn around and both are armed. One with a knife and the other with a firearm in their hands, and they advance towards you. Can you discharge a firearm at them because you fear for your life?
And he answered?
Yes, my lady.
Let's deal with question number 6.
Must I read it?
Please read question number 6.
Explain the legal requirements when using lethal force or private or self-defense.
And the accused wrote the answer himself. Am I correct?
Correct.
And what did he write?
Attack must be against you. It must be unlawful, and it must be against a person. Against person.
Okay.
My lady.
Now, these scenarios, were those discussed with the accused?
In various ways they were.
On more than one occasion?
Yes, sir. Yes, my lady.